Alrighty, let's go ahead and get everything together to make our pumpkin topiary. Now this one would be best put under a covered porch, you know, something like that. It's like semi-waterproof. Okay, let me just show you real quick. Okay, so what I'm using is I got these pots at the thrift store this year. They're perfect. I got 2 of these and 2 of another kind for, you know, like $2.50 a piece or something. So that was a really great deal. Now we are going to have some weight in here, or it's going to potentially tip over. You know, it's going to be out in the weather, even if it's on a covered porch or something. So I suggest you put something down in the pot. If your pot already has dirt in it from something you had planted, that's perfect. These were new to me, so you know, I had to do something. And honestly, anything heavy or relatively heavy, I have got tons of these pots, you guys. So I just went ahead, excuse me, and put probably about 8, because this is real flimsy plastic. Now, if you were putting it in this kind of pot or in a heavy pot, you wouldn't have to do this, because what we're going to do is I just took some foam board from the Dollar Tree and I cut myself out the size of the top of the pot. Okay, so I just put the pot over, let me see what I can show you. I just put the pot over the, say this is the pot, and trace around it, then cut it out. Now you want this a little bit larger than your opening, okay? So that it's got a little bit of a hangover, because otherwise, you know, it's going to fall down in there, and you don't want that. So this is going to be the base of our topiary. Now I got these. They come in a pack of 3 stacking, and I'll show you at Dollar Tree for $5. So I wanted to show you though real quick what I did. Now we've done this before, but I just wanted to show you real quick how I got to this stage. Okay, what I did was I just took some Rust-Oleum, the 2X Ultra Cover Satin, and I got it in a, what's the name of it? Anyway, rustic orange, because I like that, you know, a little bit darker color. Okay, so I sprayed it good. Now, after I sprayed it, we've done ones with just plain flour. I think we've even mixed some with baking soda or something, but this one, I had this thing of coconut flour. You can get it at the grocery store. I just had it on hand, and it was getting old, and I thought, you know what, let's get that out and see, because it's a little coarser. So if you have plain flour, you know, that's fine too. Something like that. I think other people have used other things, maybe like baking soda. I might even have done some baking soda, but today we're using this coconut flour. Okay, so what I did was I got a box and set this down in and spray painted it. But while this was wet, okay, while this was wet, I took and I just sprinkled the coconut flour over the whole thing. Okay, and then I let it dry overnight and didn't mess with it. And then this morning, actually, I did the 3 that we're going to work on, but I wanted to show you. All you do is just take a kind of a rough brush. You could even use your fingers because it's going to be dry, but just take off you know, take off what you want to take off of the flower. Okay, so that's what I did, and I got it down to where I wanted it. Okay, and we were left with this. So I left some on there, and then what I did was I just took a nice matte finish when I got it, you know, when I got it down to where I wanted it, and just sprayed. This is just Krylon, but you can get whatever, you know. Here's the 2 times Rust-Oleum. They've been sitting out here all summer. Anyway, so I just sprayed it good, because that's going to protect it, right? Because this is going to get wet even in a covered porch or a semi-covered area. And I think that it would wash that coconut flour off, or whatever flour you use. So after I got it to where I wanted it, just sprayed it good. Okay, so that gets us to our cute topiary stage. Now, you know, there's tons of things you could do here. Let me show you real quick. Okay, so you know, tons of colors you could use. You could make them different colors, do whatever you want. I think these, I've seen them just all orange. These were, I think there was like a yellow colored one, a white colored one, and an orange one in these stackables. Oops, sorry. But yeah, they were like, they were $5 at the Dollar Tree. And last time I was there, they still had some. So anyway, okay, so let me zoom back in a little bit here. Okay, let's scoot this back. So what I was thinking we could do was we could put this in our pot and decide what we wanted to do as far as decorating. Okay, you know, as far as something around it. So okay, so I've got my pot, I've got something in it to make it heavy. I've got my foam. Now these are super duper lightweight. See, they're hollow. So there's not going to be any problem with that, with this not being strong enough. So first of all, let us glue this down. Good old scroungy glue gun. And some glue sticks. Oh, you guys, so it's fall, and if you've seen any of my videos, I have been outside as much as I can this year, probably more than ever, honestly. I did, ooh, this is stamen. I want to get it on here good and quick, because you know it starts drying, or starts getting hard. I'm really gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss, you know, cause you know, and I'll do what I can as long as I can, but uh-oh, now my glue sticks. Let's go ahead and stick it on there while we've got this. Yeah, and I think in some of the previous videos I was like all gung-ho saying I was gonna get my craft room situated. Still a total disaster. Still got a bed in there. I'm hoping my daughter, my older daughter, is going to come over. She said she'd come over and help me organize. And I can move the bed into another room. My son lives with me, so he could take that bed. It's a really nice bed. His is getting kind of done for, you know. Okay, that's gonna stay. All right. Okay, so I was thinking to make it easier on ourselves. This is just an old wreath that's had some of the stuff torn off of it and who knows what. You can pick these up, you know, all the time for little to nothing at the thrift store. So you have to think about not, oh, that's a cute wreath, I can just hang that up, but no, that's a good little wreath form. And you know, if they're only wanting $1 or something for it. Now I do know they sell grapevine wreaths at the Dollar Tree sometimes too. Also, what's a good option is just a Christmas wreath, just a greenery wreath, right? You can, we can use it as a base. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and use this as a base. All right. And I am just going to, let me see, it's kind of hitting here and here mainly. Let's just put a good glob of glue, like in 4, I might be trying to hurry it, I just put a new glue stick in. Let's put a nice glob of glue, and then too, when we put our flowers down in here, you know, as we're sticking flowers in, if we need a little glue on them, oh, wrong thing, then that's also going to seep down. Okay, so let's just sit here with this a minute. Okay, now what I did was I just had, oh gosh, you guys, all kinds of miscellaneous fall foliage, you know, this and that, leaves, flowers, had a big tub of them. So I dug those out. Ones that, you know, you just want to get rid of. Now, if you don't have any of that, Dollar Tree's got some super duper cute stuff, and actually some of this most definitely from the Dollar Tree. I don't, very seldom do I ever get like foliage, flowers, that kind of stuff new. If I do, it's at least 50% off, if not 75, or even sometimes 90. You know what I mean? When you hit it right. I know that's if you have room to store it and all that jazz, but I got a big place, so I do. Anyway, so I need to use some of these bits and pieces up, but if you just had I'll show you, because I've got some different things in here from the Dollar Tree. If you had to just go buy the stuff new and you wanted to make one of these, like I said, we can push it down more as we stick flowers in it. Okay, now we've got, you know what, I'm just gonna like stick it right through. See, this is what I was talking about. I'm just gonna stick it right through and let it seep down through it, and then we'll hold it down. Okay, all right. Oh my gosh, guys, so I think we need to start with the foliage first. Cute, but I'm just gonna go ahead and make this one for myself. And you know, you have to think about that. Who are you making this for? If you're making it for yourself, then you just, you know, do your own taste and what you like. If you're making it to sell, you need to look at, see what's trending as far as colors and what's trending for the season. Or if you're making it for, like my girls are both really minimalist, although they do both love fall, and they love the fall colors. So let's see what we got to work with here. Let's save these because I'm trying to get rid, let me show you this pile. Here's the flowers I have to work with, and yeah, I've got so much junk, and I'd like to use some of it. So, okay, let's see here. We've got the orange pumpkins. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. And you know, you could paint the pot if you wanted. I just thought, it's all right. So we've got some red leaves. It's kind of pretty. Let's just do a multicolor since I'm trying to get rid of some of this junk, okay? And I think I'm just going to start kind of taking apart and gluing them in there. I'm going to set these over here by the flowers. So let's just do some of these red colored. Now it looks like our wreath, what we've got on here already, is going clockwise. So let's stay with that movement, because that just looks much nicer, okay, if we just stay in one movement. Now I'm probably going to go ahead and do a dab, since this is going to be outside and the weather might get kind of crazy, you know. And I could just stick this down here. I'm going to put a bunch of glue, since we're still trying to stick this down to the foam, but believe me, it will stay. It'll end up sticking and being good. I'm going to bend that a little bit. Okay, let me put another dab of glue up here on top of this. Okay, I'm going to have to hold that a minute. And of course, we can always bend the stems, you know, when we need to. All right, let's stay with this since we're doing this. Let's stay with the red theme, okay? And let's just kind of disperse these evenly. Oh, I'll be so glad to get rid of some of this stuff. And these are miscellaneous. They are not from the same stems. I'll kind of throw these dark orange ones in here too. And we'll just kind of go around it and start with the base. I like to do that. I kind of like to start with one color and then get that in there and then go from there. This poor old wreath is warped and everything else, so it's not really wanting to stay down, but we all know the power of hot glue on most things. Alrighty, so we got some red leaves glued down. We got our grapevine glued down. We got our first base, the base of the topiary, glued down. Okay, so now we can just fill in. Okay, I have got all of these things I need to use, so I'm just gonna start filling in. Now see, you can kind of see around the edge here, so I'm going to try to kind of cover that up with leaves. Okay, so yeah, this is just where you get to be really artistic and do what you like. Do what makes you happy, I think, as Bob Ross would say. You know, he used to say, "This is your it's a happy little tree and a happy little this." Same. We're gonna make a happy little topiary. And so let me get a few more leaves, kind of pointing upward. Now see, you can stick them into the grapevine too, but I'm still sticking a little bit of glue. And I just want to use the stuff up, honestly. You know, I'm sick of it laying around. Looking pretty leafy. Okay. Oh, here, look. There's a really big barren spot there. Yeah, you might, you know, make sure you have enough glue sticks, because I feel like this is gonna kind of require some. Oh, here's one with a cute little acorn. We'll pop it in there. That's the thing. See, everything doesn't have to be matchy, you know what I mean? We can just use what we've got and use things that we got at the thrift store. My absolute favorite place to buy greenery foliage. Oh, look, here's a, so see, if you didn't have any of this junk, here's a vine from Dollar Tree. You might need a few, but you know, let's set that aside since I'm trying to use up this miscellaneous stuff. Oh, look, here's some leaves that aren't quite, they aren't the same at all, but that's okay. Let's get rid of them. And this will be really cute. And this would be a nice little statement piece for your front porch, or, you know, entryway, or wherever you need something to kind of say, hey, happy fall. And we don't have much into it. We're not going to have much into it at all. And you know, you guys, every once in a while, because I don't shop in those expensive places, I honestly don't even think about looking there. I know I've seen some YouTube channels, they'll do like dupes. So, you know, they've gone on the store site, and so I just went on one day and looked at the oh, which one was it? A couple of them, even like Target, you know. I gotta tell you the truth, I was absolutely shocked at the cost of like something like this would be after we get it done. And I would say we're gonna have, oh, let me see, the pot was, let's say, $3. It definitely wasn't any more than that. The pumpkins were $5, okay? And then all the rest of this junk together, okay, there was the paint and the flour. So it, I don't know, probably took $3 in paint maybe. Okay guys, this is looking pretty good. I think let's go ahead and take some of our random flowers. Hold on a second. Here's what I'm working with. Literally just bits and pieces. A lot of them from the Dollar Tree, a lot of them off of maybe old projects. Not sure. You know, might have been, these look too nice for Dollar Tree. Might have been Walmart or Hobby Lobby on clearance. Anyway, so we've got basically the cream, the orange, and some sunflowers. So I'm just going to randomly put some in. I might do like, let's do, since we've got all of these, let's go ahead and cut some of these off and do, oh, that's cute. Look, they've got little corn stalks on them. Now leave the leaves on up here. Let's go ahead and do like, oh, that's a cream colored one. Oh, let's just go ahead and cut them all off. Sometimes that's nice. Oh, I say let's leave the leaves and then I cut them off. I think we've got plenty of foliage going on down here now though. but still, make it nice and fluffy. If you've got the stuff, you know. Okay. I hope you guys saw some of my Halloween videos and watched the reveal. I think the house turned out really cute. And honestly, it's been so crazy. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to have a party or anything. The kids have come over, of course, and that's nice. All right, so you know what? Let's just go ahead and kind of do like the 3 thing. Well, I don't know. I hate to be, I'm trying to be random. So let's just see. Let's just start. Oh, that's really cute, that little corn stalk. And then just bend your flowers, you know, they're on wire, so you can bend them out. You can bend them to where they're, you know, looking out like that. I don't know if we want to do a few together. Let's just go ahead and do like the 1, 2, 3, and then we'll do the 1, 2, 3 in the orange. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of divide the area into thirds. There really is something to say about the, you know, that 3, 5, 7. Let's put it here. Oh, I like those little corn stalks. Those are cute. You know, I'm out in the middle of corn country here, guys. Okay, so there's 3. So do we want to do 3 orange ones? Kind of in the middle of those. Let's try that and see what it looks like. We're just playing, right? We got to cover up that down there. I'm still trying to get that to stick. Oh, this poor old wreath. Who knows where it came from or how long it's, you know, it's kind of warped. Okay, so I'm just sticking some glue on the end, so kind of wherever it lands up, it's gonna have a grab. Okay, we need one here. Now, you know, we can get as elaborate as we want. Or just kind of chill with it, you know. Doesn't have to be too crazy. I stuck that there because I was trying to cover up this base. But honestly, I don't really feel like you see it now. Now, what have we just got? And just some miscellaneous. Here's just literally, oh, that guy looks pretty sad though. You know what? Let's just wait. Okay? I think we're good for right now. Let's just wait. Let's go on to our next layer, okay? Now the next layer is going to be a little different. Let me put the camera up. Because I don't have a little grapevine wreath that size. Now these snap on, but you know, I don't think that's gonna be quite enough, to be quite honest. So I'm gonna go ahead and, if I can actually get it on there, I'm gonna go ahead. Did you hear that click? Now, honestly, you could just do this and probably not, you know, do flowers in the middle, but I'm always extra and I've got this junk I need to do something with anyway. Let's go ahead and try some of these first. And I'm going to try to just like get them right in that crevice. Let's see if we can do that. Because I don't really want them real long. Then that will give us some more stability there too. And give us something to glue to. So let's just glue a few of these around. And this is just basically, well, it's giving us, it's repeating. If you want to do like a repeating pattern somewhat of the bottom. And it's also going to give us something to glue our other stuff to. Let's just do 3. Going over to my granddaughter's for dinner tonight. Super excited. I don't think I've ever been over like officially for dinner, and she is closing on a house. I cannot believe one of my grandchildren. Oh my goodness, time flies, guys. Okay, so we have that base down. I just kind of gave it a little something, and that's gonna, you know, see a repeating in the bottom. Let's see what we've got. And I think honestly, just even that repeating is good, and you don't even need to do that. I don't know where I got these at, guys. It's just let's just put it down. It's just an old, well, unless I tear it completely up, it's just part of an old vine. This might make life easy for us here. Remember, let's kind of keep it going in the same direction. You know, they're kind of, the flowers are kind of headed in the same direction. Oh yeah, this is really helpful. Oops. Okay. There. Glue her down. Okay. All right. Well, I do have, you know what, since I've got this, let's go ahead and use it. It was just like a vine from something. We've got a couple of pieces of it. Let's use it up. Okay, and that will definitely repeat our theme. Okay, let's go ahead and use up the end of that orange and cream colored bush that we cut up. Okay, and you can kind of stagger them. I'm not really paying that much attention, but you could be, you know, really careful if you like things to be really uniform. You could definitely do that on this. Okay, here's one big orange one. I don't know. You know what I wanted to do? I didn't do any sunflowers. These are Dollar Tree. Let's cut some of these up. Stick a few sunflowers in here. So I think I will go ahead and put this orange one up here. It says you can have a stem on it. We'll see. There. Okay. Now let's go ahead and let's just kind of see where we want to put a sunflower here and there. Here's a spot for one. Like I said, I'm doing this pretty randomly, guys. So if you like things more uniform, you can certainly do that. But, you know, things aren't really uniform in nature, are they? See, I'm just kind of bending this so when you put it on, it's looks like it's popping out and facing you a little bit. So my glue sticks are a little wonky. It's like they got stuck together or something. Oh, that's cute. Who doesn't like a sunflower? My son and his fiance just got engagement pictures taken. Oh my God. Anyway, it made me think about it because she loves sunflowers. They're doing their wedding next year in the fall. You know, just go around, fill in any kind of spots that look like they need a little something. I bought all kinds of berries too. We didn't put any berries on this. We don't want to entirely cover up our pumpkin though, but I wanted to kind of, let's put one right here. I wanted to kind of bring it all together. Just pop it in there, right? We've got this, so we've got a couple up here, so I like that. It kind of brings that all together. Okay, let me see. Berries. Now I'm feeling like we need some berries, guys. Let's just pop these in here. In a few random places, anywhere we see a hole, right? Something that needs a little filler. Because of course fall has lots of neat berries. Yeah. We'll just pop these in here. Like I said, I'm just putting a little spot of glue. Oh, see, that's nice. Just gives it a little something. Just in the bare spaces, and I've got all kinds of berries, but I think I just brought this stuff out because I'm like, let's get this used. And I've got a bunch of this, what we started with on this wreath, if you'll remember, is just that fake bittersweet from the Dollar Tree. And my mom has always loved bittersweet. It is not that easy to find, and I don't believe it's that easy to grow. This poor little flower looks kind of sad. Let's see if we can kind of pop something in there to liven it up a little bit. Her birthday is coming up in a couple of weeks, and so she's got a fall birthday. Oopsie, sorry. Ooh, it's like we've got spider webs on here. All kinds of little streamers from this hot glue. You know, there again, some people are like, you know, too much is too much. I'm like, well, I get you. I hear what you're saying. And I think to each his own. I like quite a bit of junk on mine. So, oh yeah, those little berries. See, just the little berries, the sunflowers. That is super sweet. We don't want to totally cover up our pumpkins, but you can tell what they are. That is going to be so sweet, you guys, sitting on the front porch. There we go. I just set it here on the side porch. This is the one we mainly come in on. But I'm not going to keep it here because it doesn't have an overhang, not really. So I don't want it to get beat down by the weather. I'm going to put it on the front porch. This would be great to go in the house. You know, great on a covered porch, anything like that. Not sure how well it would do. You know, I guess the worst case scenario, it would kind of beat things down, and but it does have a protective coat over it. So anyway, I think she turned out really cute, and it was just using her miscellaneous junk. So we've got a really cute pumpkin topiary that we can place, you know, wherever we like it. Okay guys, I made a couple more that I just wanted to show you. So, you know, you can do anything. I was trying to use up some of those random fall foliage that I had, but I just wanted to show you. Let's look at this one. It's a little more sunflowery. So let me see. This was one of the different pots. It was $3 also. I got 2 of each. I did the very same thing with the pumpkins. Did the same thing with the stacking method. You know, put the foam board down, and then I didn't use a wreath on this one. Actually, it was just like a little, it was a eucalyptus, see? That had kind of like a little grapevine-y, it was like a vine. So I just wrapped that around and glued it, and then just had these random sunflowers, a few pine cones. But I thought this one turned out really cute, really different than the other one, but cute. So really like that one. Okay, and I'll see, yeah, if my girls want one, I'll let them pick. I think I'll probably keep this one. It matches the wreath that I made last year for my front porch, so because it's got the teal in it. But again, same thing, thrift store pot. This was, I actually got this stuff in it was a whole box somebody had ordered for their wedding, and it was too bright and green, so I just sprayed a little white spray paint on it, you know, just misted it. And then the teal was like from a bush, the teal flowers. So and everything else was just kind of random. So this was these couple of layers. It was a lamb's ear. See the lamb's ear in there? Vine. So I wrapped it around and then just kind of stuck the rest of the stuff in it. So yeah, just glued it. And I think these turned out really cute too. So, you know, as I always say, get your junk out and give it a try if you want. And it's the Modern Day Nana. I will see you guys really soon. Okay, bye.